Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock.
It ain't.
It is on this video. It's 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, and it's time for another video. It's with Matt. Matt has come on the channel again. It's just everyone's favourite time of the year, especially mine. So this week we're going to be doing a Craig test or a petty test.
Okay.
And the idea is that Matt is using his years of experience, his years of wisdom and technique and near flawless perfection when it comes to delivering a presentation for a magic trick, and he's going to try and fool me with that innate ability that is so special to him and him alone. And then what we'll do is I'll try and guess how it works, and then we'll do a review of the product. So I'm very excited about this.
You really are?
I really am.
Okay.
So this week we're looking at Hook by Eric Ross. Now, just to give people a bit of a frame of reference on this came out years ago.
3 years ago.
That was actually way longer than that. It was before Ryland was born.
Was it?
Yeah, because I remember Tom Mullinger, Chester Styles. I was doing a summer barbecue, and he was performing it to everybody that was at the barbecue over and over again, and it suited his character perfectly. Then it went away for a while. Penguin have just brought it back out again, which is great. You know, they're doing that. Well, technically, that's what they did with Chop and Keymaster. That came out years ago, and they just brought that back out again. Now they're doing the same with this. Now, I've never seen Hook. I watched Tom do it, and I'll be honest, I didn't really know how it worked, but that was about 10 years ago. I knew that this was more your sort of trick than mine.
I love this.
So I came back from America with Hook, and I said, look, I'm going to get Matt to do it. I have no idea how it works. I've not seen the tutorial. So later on, you're going to have to tell me about the tutorial. I imagine they've got Nick Locapo doing it because he's amazing. But yeah, I don't know how it works. Hopefully, you know, you can fool me with it. But this is Hook by Eric Ross. You've gone out and gigged this as well.
I have gigged it already. Yeah, I was super excited to get this because same guy, Tom Mullinger. The first time I ever met Tom was in this office, and I'd only just started working, so I'd seen very little magic at that point, other than what I'd seen before starting working with Slightly Unusual. And Tom came in, and he's got that fucking persona about him and stuff, and he's brilliant. I love Tom to bits as a performer, as a bloke. We're mates now. He's great, and he came in and did this. He's good.
So you were excited about seeing it because of that experience?
Yeah, I was excited to do this trick because of sorry, Tyler Lunsford just messaged me. Because of doing this, because of seeing Tom do that. When you showed me this, I was like, sick. Like, I really, really want to do it. It's brilliant. But I've decided to do it a little bit differently.
You've matted it?
A little bit.
Okay.
So normally what we do is, you know, you get them to pick and whatever else, and it's kind of a bit of luck as to whether you rip my face off or not. We're going to do it a little bit differently. Okay. So I need to test it with you first, because I haven't actually done any kind of work with you before. So we're just going to give it a test and see.
You haven't done any with me?
With you before. So, I mean, you know what this is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write down a number.
Okay.
This number is between 1 and 4 because there's 4 strings on that thing. Okay. So we're just going to make sure that we're in sync and you're not going to rip my face off because I kind of need my mouth. Okay. Okay. So you just have to look at me, and I'm just going to project a number between 1 and 4 into your head. So just relax. Just let your brain go. Just let it all disappear. Make your mind completely blank. Okay.
Without maths.
And then
I found my happy place.
You found your happy place, and I'm not there. Okay, so you relaxed, you've freed your mind.
Honestly,
you're completely
I'm so
blank.
Fucking chilled.
Excellent. Look at me.
Suddenly the happy place is gone.
Yeah.
I woke up from my happy place and I saw you.
You look terrified. Okay, so I'm just going to project a number.
I thought you'd already done that.
No, I'm doing it now.
Do I need to go back into my happy place?
Mind.
No, I've done my happy place. I'll get back into it. Hang on.
You know he moans at me about my bloody presentations being
Hang on.
This
Shut
is
up,
why.
shut up. I'm getting back in the happy place. Give me a minute. No math. Right, I'm there.
Okay, so we're going to project a number into your mind.
Okay.
You just need to see that number nice and big and bright, a number between 1 and 4. Don't force anything, just whatever number pops into your head, just say it out loud.
2.
2, perfect. So look, so we're just going to test and make sure we're in sync. Number 2, that's what I wrote down, okay? So that means this is going to work. So this is good. I feel a lot safer now doing this, knowing that we're in sync and we're going to be able to do this properly, okay? So here, I have a hook.
Okay.
It is a genuine, I mean, you can touch the ends of them. It's be careful because it's sharp. It's genuinely sharp.
Don't worry, it's only a little prick.
We've taken the barbs off of the hook because if it does go wrong and it pulls through my face, then we don't want the barbs on there because we want to be able to get it back out afterwards. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do in a second is I'm going to put this into my mouth.
Okay.
So bearing in mind I'm your salesman, and you need me to be able to talk.
Or type.
Or type, or both at the same time, multitasking, okay, in order to be able to do my job. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you how this is going to work, and then, because this is in my mouth, I'm not really going to be able to say anything. So I'm going to give you all of the instructions now,
Okay.
and then we're going to do this, okay? So I'm going to put this in my mouth. One of these pieces of string is tied to the hook securely. The other 3 are not. So we're gonna, when I put this in my mouth, you're gonna look at me. I know which one it is. All right. So you're gonna look at me. I'm gonna tell you which one to select. You're just gonna let your mind go. Just let me project it onto you. When you've selected one, you pull it, you take it, separate it from the others gently. You hold the end of it, and then you give it a nice solid tug.
Okay.
Okay. No pussyfooting around it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it properly. So when you've selected the one that you want, hold it away, proper solid tug.
Think about it, they give you a big hard tug.
Exactly that. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm positive.
We got this. You're not going to hurt me. I know you're not.
Is it bad that I want this to go wrong? Okay. Just checking.
Okay, are you ready?
Pardon?
Are you good?
Pardon?
Are you good?
You look like Popeye. Yes, I'm good.
First one.
First one. Okay. Give it a big hard tug.
One down.
One down. Oh, big one. I prefer this version of you so much. Tug it? Damn it, I've got one more chance to make it go wrong. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Positive. I feel like I failed.
Ta-da. And I'm safe, which is a good thing, right?
It's a great thing. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. I mean, it's a great trick. The suspense that it creates is.
I've done that a couple of times live now, and they've taken it really seriously and not acted like a dick. And the suspense was, mental. Mental. I did it to there was six or seven really drunk Irish dudes around the table. And I went over to him, showed him a couple of bits, and then he went, I want to see something dangerous. He said, we've had a couple of magicians at various different family parties. What you've done is amazing, and you're better than the others that we've had here. This is genuine. What you've done is amazing. You're way better than the other 2 guys that we had here early on in the year, but I want to see something dangerous. No one's ever asked me that before. And it was the first time I'd ever went out with that in my pocket. And I was like, okay. And he went, what? And I was like, I'll show you something dangerous. And he went, oh, really? I was like, yeah. So I did that. I had 6, 7 lads around the table. and they were all just like this, just behind there.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can
was
imagine.
Great, really, really good.
Okay.
Really good.
So we're going to stop the video. I'm going to give my guess, and then we'll come back and we'll give it a review. Okay. Okay. So I was 98% of the way there.
You were, yeah.
Pretty much. I think if I was Penn and Teller, I would have fooled them. I would have been. You would have gone, yeah, you fooled me. But doesn't take away from the fact that it's an amazing trick.
It's fucking brilliant.
So from a practicality point of view, no table required. You can do it walk around
anywhere, literally anywhere.
Yeah. Not an instant reset. How long would you say the reset's going to be?
I don't know, like a minute.
About a minute. You'd have to go away and.
The only issue is that I found with close up, when I did it at that party, we were in a restaurant, and there was 60, 70 people in this restaurant. There wasn't really like. There was table seating, but most people were kind of up and mix and mingling around. So in order to be able to reset it, I had to go like beyond the bar, basically, to reset it. So you can't reset it in front of people because it comes glaringly obvious immediately. So as long as you've got somewhere that you can disappear to for 60 to 90 seconds to reset it, you put it back in the tin, you come back out and you're ready to go.
Okay.
That's the only thing. But when you know the method...
And at the end... It's not completely examinable, but it doesn't need to be because it looks perfect at that point. Yeah. People are convinced.
I mean, if one guy said to me, "Can I have a look at it?" and I was just like, "Health and safety, public liability won't let me hand it out because it's a really, really sharp hook." So you dangle it in front of them, but you don't let them touch it.
Yeah, I don't think most people would want to.
Yeah, one guy asked me, nobody else, and I've done this at more than one gig now, and. They haven't. Nobody.
This is the sort of thing that would work close up, but this would also work on stage.
Yeah,
you
could do it anywhere.
You could do this. Like this has been done on Britain's Got Talent.
Has it?
Yeah. If you look at the trailer for this, they've actually got footage of it being done on Britain's Got Talent.
Oh God, yeah, of course. I watched the. Yeah, it's in the.
It packs small into that little case. Plays big.
Plays massive.
I love the fact that this tin comes with it, the emergency survival kit. That's quite cool. And everything's just self-contained in there. One of my favourite things is you using iForce as a lead.
That wasn't in the tutorial or anything. I genuinely just came up with that myself.
I love that because they've got a 1 in 4 chance. That makes it even more dramatic. By hey, let me test you out to see if I can get this 1 in 4 correct.
Yeah. Because I'm doing it the opposite way. It's not like luck or anything, or you will know and blah 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 blah. I played it as if I'm influencing them and I'm projecting onto them what string to pick, and doing the iForce first is the perfect way of showing that can work and it can happen.
I really like that. What's the tutorial like?
Very good.
Nick is incredible.
Nick's great. He's very articulate. He explains everything like down to the wire, like how you like. I think there's like 15 minutes about how to set it up, which it doesn't take that long. It takes 60 seconds. He basically he shows you the first little bit and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, got it. But he goes into so much detail because he's so, all the way through it, he's so conscious of the fact that that would really hurt. That could really, really hurt. There's a 0% chance of it going wrong.
That's the important thing, you know. I subscribe to Penn and Teller's viewpoint when it comes to dangerous magic, which is you should never do anything that's completely dangerous at all.
Yeah.
You know, you should always...
There is 0%. If you do this correctly and you set it up correctly and you execute it correctly, there is 0 chance that this is going to go wrong. So you don't buy this thinking that it's too dangerous and you're going to hurt yourself. If you do it properly, you're not going to hurt yourself. It's impossible. There's no way. But you do have to watch the tutorial, and he states at the start, before you even attempt to do this to yourself or to anybody else, watch this tutorial in its entirety, because we need to make sure that you know everything you need to know so that you don't get hurt. And he's absolutely right. So if you do get it, which I advise that you do because it's brilliant, then watch Nick from start to finish and make sure that you know everything there is to know about it, just to make sure that you're safe.
Perfect. What would you give it?
What did I say at the start? When I first did this, it's impossible to give something more than 100%.
Well,
because...
depends if you're Ryland.
Well, I'm not.
And give something infinity times infinity times infinity.
Exactly. And it is impossible. If I could give something more than 100%, it would be that. 100%, it is 100%. Like, it's brilliant. I cannot recommend it enough. It suits my style perfectly. I've already been out and done it live, so I know that it works because I've been out there and I've done it. If I could give it more than 100%, I would.
Wow, that's great.
It's amazing.
I'm going to give it 95. I can see myself doing this.
It's very cool.
Yeah, I really, really like it. And the method is very clever.
Very clever.
Very, very clever.
And completely idiot-proof.
Which works for both you and me.
That's great, yeah. Perfect. It is completely idiot-proof. I cannot recommend it enough.
Amazing.
And it comes with a sleeve over the top. You get a card in there, which has got the signing details. You get like the string. You get like a big ball of string. So you could do as many pieces of string as you want. And if they get frayed and stuff, or you lose one or you break one, you've got extra string and stuff. So you've got like refills effectively.
No, that's really good because it's very difficult to buy string.
Well, I mean, it's just the same string, isn't it? I don't think there's anything like special about it, but they give you enough to, you know, so that you don't have to.
I'm fucking with you.
But they give you enough so that you don't have to go out and worry about getting any more for a long time. You've got plenty there to get started with. But yeah, cannot recommend it enough. It's brilliant.
There you go. So that's Hook by Eric Ross, re-released by Penguin Magic, available from Penguin Magic.
How much is it?
It's about $30, $35.
30 quid?
Yeah, something like that.
Everyone go and buy that now. It's brilliant.
There you go. We'll see you again at we'll see you again very soon on the Matt test or the Craig test or some other sort of test. Thanks very much. It's your show. You can wrap it up. Don't forget to tell them to join the NETRIX. But it's all yours.
If you want to be a crap magician like him and learn all of the crap that he does badly, then...
If it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be a you, dickhead. I made you.
I'm just doing what you do.
I can destroy you.
Sign up to the NETRIX and learn some cool stuff. Go and buy that, and try to watch as many of the videos that he does with his face on them. And eventually there might be another one with me on it.
There you go. Matt will be back very, very soon, and I'll be back with a proper reviewer on Wednesday. I'll see you then. I'm Craig.
I'm Matt.
Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye.